Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Kishana and you are tuned in to Key Things with me. I noticed that I have a habit of not introducing myself, and this is my channel all about just things that I have found key in life, but then also all things creatively, all things creatively me. Just a disclaimer, if you hear noise in the background, it's because I am at home. It's night and the guys are watching football. It's really exciting being that, life is life and football has been absent and now they have it back. And even though I've asked them to keep it down, they're very enthused. Back to the video. I love to focus on hair and sustainable fashion, DIY fashion. So today I really wanted to bring a video about fashion and just preparing for the fall season. I live in California, so we won't really see fall the way that we do back where I'm from, which is Washington State. And so, yeah, it's a little saddening. I love fall fashion. I am a Pacific Northwestern girl at heart. I love jackets, scarves, boots, layering. Like, it's just exciting to me because it reminds me of home, but I just love all the variety of options that you can make doing it. So I wanted to just kind of give you a play-by-play of what I do when I'm thinking about adding items to my capsule wardrobe. And if you don't know what a capsule wardrobe is, you can go watch my previous videos on that. I'm gonna do my best to try to link it up here. But yes, you can watch my previous videos on how to build a capsule wardrobe. I have a part 1 and part 2 there with just some homework and how you can get started today, especially if you are in quarantine and looking for something to do. It's perfect for this time. And so, yeah, let's just go ahead and get right into it. The processes that I take of adding items into my wardrobe thoughtfully and consciously, and making sure that it's budget friendly and that it works all the way around with everything else that I already have in my wardrobe, and that it's something that will be a classic for me, something that will run long term. And so the first thing that I do is go through my own wardrobe and look at what I don't have and what I want to add. Obviously, keeping in mind that I've already figured out that there are things that I want to add. I don't think that you always need to add things if you're perfectly content with your wardrobe or if you feel like you have everything that you need, because capsule wardrobing at its heart is all about being content with what you have and using what you have to your best ability, but also taking care of it and investing in those key pieces that you'll keep forever. And so, they are so loud. I don't even know if you can hear it in the video, but I can hear it. Okay, anyways, so yeah, I first think about what I want to add, what I'm missing, or what I keep thinking about, or keep reaching for, but I don't have. And so I kind of just comb through my wardrobe, kind of shop my closet, so to speak. That's a really fun thing to do. So taking out those clothes that I've packed away for the fall and winter season, which I kind of lump together because, like I said, in California, we don't really get either. It just kind of gets cold and it rains, but that's about it. And so I go ahead and take my clothes out and kind of peer through them and see like what I could add, and even something that I know may not even be my style anymore, I'll consider donating or transforming it into something else that better suits me. And from there, we go into research. And so when I research, I look up, now I've gotten to a place where I only go to sustainable and ethical brands to find what I'm looking for. And my favorite right now is Everlane. I love Everlane because they have great classic quality basics that I am very fond of. They have many colors. They have a store not too far from where I live. I personally am not a huge fan of online shopping because I'm not, I don't have the kind of body type that I'm fine with just hoping that it fits well. Like, I need to make sure that it fits my thighs and like it's boxy enough for like my chest area. Like, I want to make sure that it fits right. And so I prefer to go in a store and try things on, if that's an option. But yeah, I research in those places of what I want to add. And I know that I've been wanting to get a nice classic tee. And so I've actually just recently added that to my wardrobe. I'm actually making a classic structured tee out of an old pair of pants that a friend gave to me. White tees is something that I could have multiple of different styles in because I wear white tees all the time. Like white shirts in general, like I'm just obsessed. I really want to build my sweater wardrobe. I don't want anything too crazy. I kind of stick with neutrals, and so I've been looking for a nice sweater, nice sweaters that are budget friendly. A sweater company that I really have grown to love is a company called Nadam, and it's sustainably sourced their fabrics and their cashmere, and there's no like animal cruelty involved in the processes. It is very high priced, but it's a great brand and they're doing great things. And so I found some stuff on there that I wanted to add. And so what I do is I create something called a wish list when I want to add things per season. So typically what I'll do when I'm researching online is I'll find a flat lay of a photo, like the ones you'll see me copying here on Everlane's website. And the reason I do that is because I want to kind of have a clear picture of what it is that I think I want to add and be able to visually see how they all go together, and keeping in mind, again, what I already have in my wardrobe and does it make sense? Is it something that will be long term for me? And is it something that fits well with everything that I already have? And so I knew that I wanted a leather jacket, a new pair of sneakers. And so here is my wish list of things so far that I think would be a good fit. And I'll just keep adding. So this is a day. I actually mentioned this in part 2 of Capsule wardrobe building, so feel free to check that out as well. And this is an awesome sustainable brand as well. They use very high quality performance fabrics and things that will last you for a very long time. And so I've kind of been looking into this Made It t-shirt for a while. And as you can see, reflective of the price, it's like a silk-like material, but in a nice like classic white tee silhouette. And I think it's perfect for me because you can dress it up or dress it down. And like I said, I'm really into white tees. So another thing that I thought would be good to add is a cheetah sneaker to my wardrobe. And I was looking into like some of these different ones that I saw online, and like I thought these were kind of cool, not quite me. But then I found these ones from Madewell that I thought were pretty cute. And definitely a good option to consider. But I think in the end, the basic sneaker that I saw from Everlane, I think I'm just gonna deck out with some spots and call it a day. As I have mentioned before, I ruined my leather jacket that I loved so much. And actually, disclaimer, if it hasn't been clear so far that my capsule wardrobe videos of the past are a prerequisite to this video, they are, so be sure to watch those. I totally ruined my leather jacket. I still smack myself in the head to this day about it because it was like a really bonehead move, especially for me as someone who's knowledgeable in how to care for different fabrics. So I threw it in the wash and it just started peeling and it was ruined from there. So long story short, I have been needing and wanting a leather jacket. That is a huge, huge staple for me, really all season round, because in LA it can be cold in the mornings and cold at night, but like pretty cozy and warm in the day. And so having a leather jacket is essential for me. It's kind of like my little bit of like rocker edge that I have. I really don't, well, I wouldn't even say rocker. It's just my edge that I like to add to different outfits. I can do so many things with leather jackets. And then I love Chelsea boots. I think Chelsea boots are still very relevant for me. And I think a good neutral color would be good. So I found these gray ones on Poshmark that I think will end up being a good additive to my wardrobe. I'm usually a little leery about suede just because it can be hard to take care of, but I'm still thinking on these ones. I also found these beautiful like mohair leopard Cole Haan Chelsea boots as well. I found a premium 100% leather vintage biker jacket on Poshmark that I'm gonna get soon. I'm really excited for that. Like, it's exactly what I want. I love when it has like extra pockets. I love when the zipper pockets are on the side so you can put your hands in there. I love the asymmetrical zip, the fold down flaps. This one has a belt. I've never had one with the belt before. I'm really excited about that. It has like the little trims that I like, the silver buttons on the shoulders, the silver zippers, the coin pocket, like just perfect for me and classic. And it's 100% leather, so it'll last long. And yeah, that's pretty much the bulk of what I want to be able to add to my fall capsule wardrobe. And so just a little pointers, because when I first started capsule wardrobing, this part of it was very stressful for me because I don't have a lot of like disposable income to be able to just like buy all these things at once like I want to. And so I really have to plan ahead of like, what is it that is most important? And right now, the jeans from Everlane is most important, the leather jacket is most important, and the sneakers are most important. It's kind of like thinking about it that way. I think that's about it, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you like this video, please feel free to give it a thumbs up, to comment below any questions you might have, any ideas. Also, I know that I mentioned sustainability a lot, and so I do plan on doing a sustainable series to really explain just simply what that means and why it's so important, even if you realize it or not, and how to better shop sustainably, not only in clothing, but just in everything. And yeah, so with that, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Love you all so much. Thank you for all your support, and stay tuned for more things key. Bye.